Children living in poverty often miss out on vital experiences throughout childhood, which contribute to their development into well-rounded young Kiwis. Activities such as playing in a sports team, attending a birthday party, or venturing a mere 20 kilometres from their house. Things that many young Kiwis take for granted. Not only are children in poverty deprived of many necessities, families lack many resources for their children to succeed in their education, which can affect them greatly as adults, causing them to have less capacity to earn, consequently contributing to an ongoing cycle of poverty. We believe that one of many steps it will take to solve child poverty in New Zealand is providing our children with a sufficient amount of nutritious food so that all Kiwi kids go to school nourished and in turn have an equal chance of success at school. Therefore, it being more likely they will develop into adults with a higher chance of employment and, most importantly, to help diminish the amount of future poverty in New Zealand.
We propose to be a part of the solution to this problem.
Our social business idea is to redistribute low-risk food that is deemed waste yet still safely edible from bakeries, supermarkets, and businesses alike. We plan to do this initially across Auckland, ultimately branching out to create an easily scaled system for all of New Zealand. Some foods might include bread, muffins, sealed jars of jam with broken packaging, dented tins of beans, and B-grade fruits and vegetables. Delivery of the food will be to schools and whānaus in Auckland currently benefiting from the Food in Schools program. Food is retrieved at no cost from bakeries where inevitably each day there is lots to spare, which typically will be thrown into landfill. All proceeds from the sale of the foods go directly to the costs incurred, things like a van, fuel, and a staff coordinator. Supermarkets usually throw away edible food with damaged packaging or incorrect labelling, which is what deems these goods unsaleable. These would also be retrieved and made available at either a low or no cost to help provide sufficiently nutritious food for growing bodies and low-income families. As part of the program and to assist with a sustainable business, families with members of an on-the-job seekers benefit will be offered the opportunity to assist with the pickup and delivery of the goods, in return for the food on a week-to-week basis. This will in turn help to get people on public benefits out into a work-like environment, while simultaneously cutting out the costs of these goods for the whānau, and would significantly cut costs pertaining to the running of a smooth system, making this a win-win-win for all stakeholders. Additionally, the food that is retrieved would have normally been pushed to the wayside and ended up in landfill. Audits show that a mere 50% of what is in landfill should be there and cannot be reduced, reused, or recycled in another way. This is not only costly for supermarkets a lot to have their waste disposed of, but it is also costly for the environment. Our proposed business plan would not only help supermarkets keep costs down, but will also help New Zealand's environmental sustainability, another beneficial outcome for all stakeholders. By utilitarian standards, the ethical choice is the one that produces the most pleasure and minimizes pain for all sensory beings. This project epitomizes the consequential outlook of this theory. It considers not only the lasting impacts on society as a result of the knock-on effects of poverty, a cycle hard to be broken, but also impacts on the environment. The proposed plan will help to ensure children who live at or below the poverty line have sufficiently nutritious food filling their tummies so they have a fair chance in their education and development into great young Kiwis. As a bonus, it will help mothers, fathers, and family members who are receiving a public benefit to get into the community and into a work-like situation. Finally, it will help reduce landfill and keep New Zealand beautiful.